Hello friends, welcome back. Today I have pulled out my Easter decor and done a little bit of decorating, and I thought I would share my ideas with you and a few DIYs that I've done as well. So real quick before we get started, if you like these type of videos, make sure and give this one a thumbs up. That's going to keep YouTube's algorithms happy, and it's going to let me know that you prefer these type of videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So our first DIY is going to be a peony wreath. So the actual wreath itself I already had, and I have a variety of different peonies. So those first ones I got at Walmart. This greenery I got from the Dollar Tree, and then I got 4 different colors of peonies from the Dollar Tree. So the ones from the Dollar Tree I'm not that crazy about because they're very thin and sparse looking, and I really love full peonies and cabbage roses. I just think they're so beautiful and very shabby chic. I love shabby chic. So what I'm doing is I'm basically tearing the flowers apart. I'm taking this plastic piece off the back, and then I'm pulling the petals off of it, and inside you'll see another plastic piece that holds the center of the flower together. You want to take that off as well. And I'm going to put it back together, but using the petals from 2 flowers on 1 flower. So I want to add the centerpiece from both flowers to the center. You want to make sure and put that plastic piece back on there because it makes the center look really full. And then I'm just going to start adding my petals back on from smallest to biggest. And once I get that on there, I'm going to put that plastic piece back on the back of it. And you can see how much fuller it looks now. So, you know, if you really want them really full, go ahead and add even more. Get them as full as you like. So I got 2 of the kind of lighter pink peony bushes, and I got one that's like a darker pink, a more vibrant pink, and then one that's kind of a peachy pink. And I kind of mixed and matched the colors when I was putting them back together and kind of creating my own color variety. I did keep the lighter pink ones as the lighter pink, and I kind of prefer that color, I think. But yeah, I just go ahead and basically made 4 bunches of the Dollar Tree peony flowers into 2 bunches just by just putting the petals on thicker than they did. So this flower is a good example of what I was talking about. I mixed the lighter pink peonies and the darker ones, the petals, when I pulled them apart. I kind of mixed them in a little bit and just added a little bit more depth and kind of tied the colors in together. At least in my mind, that's what it did. So yeah, you could do this with any of the Dollar Tree flowers. It really fills them out and makes them look worth a little bit more than they are. So you can see how full they are. These other ones here that I'm picking up, I got those from Walmart, and I think they were $3 a piece. So you can see how full they are. The Dollar Tree flowers are just as full now, so very happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and I just laid a little bit of that greenery from the Dollar Tree on my wreath and started building up my flowers. So this bouquet I got from Walmart for $6.88, and it's a peony mix bouquet. And I just really liked the flowers. It was a good mix because it's got a little bit of a filler flower in it as well. And it looks like a freesia or maybe an alstroemeria, but very pretty, very spring looking. And I used a little bit of the greenery as well, just certain pieces, not all of the greenery, because I didn't want this wreath to be about the greenery as much as just full peonies. So I absolutely love peonies. They're just so beautiful. So I just go ahead and fill out my wreath, trying to get it symmetrical with color and spacing with the peonies. And then I kind of fill in with some of the lighter filler flowers. And even though it's a peony wreath, I felt like those couple of little filler flowers just added a little bit of interest. Actually, when my husband got home from work, he noticed it right away and said that was a beautiful wreath. So I am very, very, very happy with how this wreath turned out. And I would actually keep this up all year and not just in the spring. So obviously you could use all Dollar Tree peonies if you'd like, or do like a mix. I think that it's absolutely beautiful and very appropriate for spring. I would be curious as to what you guys would add to a peony wreath. As you can see, I have not added a ribbon, and I'm not going to. I just didn't want to take away from just a simple peony wreath. But like I said, I would be curious as to what you guys would add to yours. And also maybe where you would put it. I've chose to put mine right next to my table, my dining room table. And it's kind of opposite of my china cabinet. The dishes that I have in there right now, which you'll see later in the video, are pink. And I think that this wreath just kind of ties that in, and I just absolutely love it. It's such a bright spring feeling. It just gives such a spring feeling in the room. So actually where I'm gonna hang this, I wanted to add some actual flowers too. So I found this pot of bulbs, forced bulbs, over at Walmart. So what I did was I took them out and repotted them in a smaller container, or at least some of them. And I put that container or that pot inside my soup tureen. And I'm just gonna add the lid and the ladle just next to it and kind of use them as decorating inspiration. But I just thought those bulbs looked so pretty in that terrain right underneath my peony wreath. I absolutely love how these daffodil bulbs look in that soup terrain. Very farmhouse, but more like a French country feel. I absolutely love it. I can't tell you how happy I am with this peony wreath. It turned out so gorgeous. So right underneath that shelf is another shelf here, and I'm just going to use a beautiful teapot and some little bit of Easter decor I'm just going to add in here. And I was mostly kind of trying to tie in the colors. But yeah, I found this Easter bunny at the Goodwill outlet a few years ago, and I just love him. He's so cute, and he matches perfectly with this teapot. So for my next DIY, I'm going to be using Dollar Tree napkin rings, and we are going to be making some bunny ear napkin rings. So they're farmhouse looking, at least to me they are, and I was inspired by Hobby Lobby. They had some similar, so that's where I got the idea for this. So this ribbon I actually got at the Dollar Tree a couple years ago, and I just still have some. But yeah, it's got like a lace piece right down the center of this burlap. And it worked out perfectly that that's where I need to cut, because that's exactly at the bottom of that napkin ring. So for that piece that I'm going to cut off, I'm just going to cut down the center of that lace piece, and I'm going to save that piece that I'm cutting off. So it's exactly half of that piece of ribbon, and it's going to be perfect for my bunny ears. So once I get my napkin rings covered, then I'm going to go ahead and start working on my bunny ears. So, you could obviously use any kind of ribbon that you chose that you think would look best. But this is really very simple. I just felt like the burlap was a little bit of a thicker ribbon material and would make a good bunny ear, because you do want them a little bit stiff to hold their shape. So, like I said, I'm going to cut that down the center, and then the piece that I cut off, I cut in half, and I'm just going to cut a basic bunny ear shape. So the only thing that I'm keeping in mind, because it does have that ribbon in it, or the lace piece in it, is I want the lace part on the inside of the ear and not the outside. So you can see what I mean there. So I'm also going to cut this buffalo check ribbon into a smaller size bunny ear shape, and I'm just going to hot glue it. You could use whatever glue you wanted, but I'm just going to use hot glue and glue it to the bottom center of the bigger ribbon bunny ear shape, and just going to create like the center of his ear in this buffalo check. I just thought it was just added a little bit of a farmhouse look, and I thought it was really cute, and it would pretty much match any decor on your table. Okay, once I get my ears made, I'm just gonna glue them on. So I chose to glue them on right where that ribbon connected on the napkin ring, just to kind of cover up that seam, and that way the rest of the napkin ring was nice and smooth all the way around. And I'm gonna add one little flower to the center of where his ears connect. So, you don't have to do this. You could add whatever you wanted, or you didn't have to add anything at all, but I thought it was cute, and I chose white because, like I said, the colors would match any color arrangement I had on any tables. I did want to add that the napkin rings come in a pack of 6 from the Dollar Tree, but I'm only doing 4, so in case anyone was curious about that. Okay, those are done, and I think they turned out great. I love that the burlap really holds the shape of the bunny ears, and I think they're super cute. Okay, for my next DIY, I found this cute bunny at Walmart. I think it was maybe 97 cents. But it's an Easter egg. So I am just gonna use this metal ribbon, and I got that at Hobby Lobby quite some time ago. It does come in handy, so you could use whatever you wanted. I think that the buffalo check would look cute in there too, but I'm just gonna cut my piece to cover up the pink in the center of his ears. I don't know what made me want to do this, but for whatever reason, I just thought that it would be really cute, and adding just a little bit of a metal look would give him a little bit of a farmhouse feeling to him. And yeah, this metal ribbon is actually very easy to cut. So yeah, once I get it in there to the right shape, then I'm just gonna hot glue it on, and I think it's so cute. See how cute is that? So I'm gonna go ahead and cut some smaller pieces just for his feet. And I'm just gonna do the bottom part of his foot, not his toes, because that would be too tiny of pieces to cut out. I guess you could like paint them silver to match if you wanted, but I'm just gonna leave his toes pink. So he's also got like this outline on his chest, and you probably can't see it on film, but I'm gonna use that buffalo check ribbon and cut that same shape that's outlined on his chest and just add this ribbon. So I'm not really sure what that outline is, like maybe a vest or something. And you could cut out an entire vest for him, but I wanted this egg to be able to open still, so that's why I didn't do that and just did the front and just hot glued it on there. And I'm also gonna add some of those same little tiny flowers that I was using before, and just glue a couple little flowers as if he's holding a little bouquet in his hand. So I think it's so cute. But yeah, I think he looks much more decorative and worth a little bit more than what he was before. So I also found this cute bucket at Walmart, and I'm going to use those same flowers. I'm just going to bend over the stem so they fit in there and add those, and I'm going to add my bunny in there with him, or with those flowers, and I think it all ties in very well. I'm also going to add some of the Dollar Tree little Easter eggs on a pick in there just for an accessory. I think that this is so cute. You could add this to any room in a house and it would look so cute. So I'm gonna start decorating my china cabinet now, and the dishes that I had up, like I said before, are pink, and those were up for Valentine's Day, but I thought that I would go ahead and just take the Valentine's stuff off and add Easter with the pink. I really like the pink this year, so I'm going to use things that I found at Walmart. I love these chalk eggs. They are so cute, and they're really realistic looking for just dyed eggs. This cute little duck. There's 3 of these ducks, and I've used them in different places. Those were my mother-in-law's, and I don't know where she got those, but they're sentimental to my husband and something that he remembers, so I like to use those here and there. So I'm just going to add those under this cake plate and just kind of experiment with what to put where, just adding little touches of Easter in with my china cabinet. I absolutely love that cute little chick with the bunny ears. I found that at Walmart for maybe around $2. Thought it was the cutest thing, and it really goes with my French country shabby chic feeling that I'm going with for Easter this year. And I'll show you it closer here in a bit, but I just thought it was so cute, and it was in different colors as well. Okay, I'm really happy with how everything looks. I love my china cabinet full, and I know that most people are really into a minimal farmhouse look with all white and just real clean, but I really like my china cabinet full, and I've talked about that before. I don't know why. I guess I like it like that. And you can see I've moved my bunny into a cup. I just felt like he was kind of drowned out in those flowers, and I wanted him to stand out a little bit more. But I think that everything really blends well with the pink dishes that I already had in there, and I feel like the pink really ties in with my peony wreath as well. So there's that chick with the bunny ears. I just think it is so cute. Very shabby chic, and it was in blue and yellow as well. But I knew that I wanted to keep my pink dishes, so that's why I got him in pink. So I'm also going to be adding some spring over to this corner in my living room. This is a little corner hutch, and I've added some pansies, and I love how the pansies smell. They're very spring smelling, and just adding little touches. Most of my colors over here are black and white, and little touches of that green with the apples. But yeah, I didn't want to add too much in here, so that's why I'm just adding a few of those lighter colors. This Happy Easter sign, I thought just added a little pop of color right there. And I'm going to add a few of the colored chalk Easter eggs, and this cute little bunny fits perfectly under this small cloche, and he actually goes under there every spring. That's his permanent spot. So you can see just little pops of color add so much. So yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. So I hope this video has inspired you even just a little bit, and maybe you got some good ideas, and I hope you liked the DIYs. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.